What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another live of play-by-play commentary with Ethan's NBA Talk. I am obviously Ethan's NBA Talk, the host of the channel, and we are going to be watching Sixers taking on the Hawks tonight. I'm excited for this one because the Hawks, as you know, when Trae Young was on the team, they were considered my second favorite team if I had to choose one. But now, with Trae not on the team, we'll see. This is gonna be the first game that we'll do. The Sixers were playing the Hawks, in which the Hawks don't have Trae Young anymore, as he's on the Wizards, and now the Hawks have not been that good, in my opinion, lately. I told everybody. I try to tell everybody, but we'll wait for people to get into the live. We'll wait for people to get into the live as we have CR right now, but I hope the mic is working. Is the mic working? I think it is. Look, it says it's working, so good sign. And yeah, we're just gonna have fun tonight. Hopefully we can get a big live tonight. Hopefully there's a lot of people that are in the live. And we're gonna no Mountain Dew today. We're gonna drink water today. And yeah, we'll just be waiting for people to come in to the live. Great all-star break for my Philadelphia 76ers. So we have two people in. Welcome. Great weekend for my Philadelphia 76ers because all-star break, like VJ Edgecombe getting all the Rising Stars MVP, that is amazing. And also watching Tyrese Maxey's USA Stars win it. Whoa, we jumped up to 12 now. Welcome aboard to another play-by-play commentary, action-packed night. Hawks versus Sixers. Can't wait for this. Great. Just like I said, just a great all-star break for my Sixers. To see VJ Edgecombe getting Rising Stars MVP was great. And, Sixers, Tyrese Maxey, his team winning the All-Star trophy. Unfortunately, freaking Anthony Edwards won the MVP. That sucks. But he probably was the performing the best out of all of them. He's also hogging the ball a lot, I think. But it's an all-star game. They all do that. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun tonight. The game should be starting soon. Let's see, it's 7:06, so it should be starting in 4 minutes. Because as you know, it doesn't start at the actual time. Like it's at 7 p.m. Eastern start time, and it usually starts at 7:10. But could be a fun night. Gonna be a fun night. Maxey and Jalen Johnson both winning for that team, both winning for the USA Stars team. So, yeah, big night of action. Big night of action. So, for the injuries for today, Joel Embiid is not going to be in for the Sixers today, and Jonathan Kuminga the Hawks' new player is not going to be playing either. The referees for tonight, the crew chief, Tyler Ford, which, listen, Tyler Ford's a horrible ref. Let's be honest. Whenever I see that guy, like, I just know that the game is going to be terribly officiated because he is one terrible, arrogant official. One of the worst in the league, in my opinion. Yes, this is real, Jay. This is Sixers versus Hawks. This is play by play. That's about what I'm about to do. But we're waiting for the game to start. Just 2 minutes to go. Yeah, Tyler Ford's a terrible ref in my opinion. Referee Nick Bucker, umpire JD Rawls. We're about to get set for action. And yeah, so we have 2 people in right now. Hopefully that number will go up. We need everybody. We need a lot in the live. A lot of people in the live tonight. Come on, start already. Like I'm waiting for this game to start. I should start my lives a little bit later. I should usually start at like maybe 7:07 or 7:08. But yeah. Three people in right now. Hello, zombie world. Okay, the game should start right now. We have 3 people in. Dr. J doing the bell. Nobody, who better than Dr. J to do it? All right. Starting lineups tonight. Sixers have Maxey, Edgecombe, Oubre, Barlow, and Drummond in the starting lineup. We are about to get set for action here tonight. VJ Edgecombe rocking the headband here again tonight. Tyrese Maxey not rocking the headband. He did look a little irritated that game against Phoenix when he was wearing the headband. So maybe not be the best thing for him as we're underway here at Xfinity Mobile Arena for the opening tip-off. And I believe it was an illegal tip-off. So I think they'll do it again. I don't know. That looked pretty good to me. Already. Tyler Ford on the job already. And that's another weird jump ball. It'll be out on Atlanta. They think it was out on the Sixers, but clearly out on the Hawks. What are they talking about? So that's a weird start to this ball game coming out of All-Star break. Maxey to inbound, and he'll inbound it into the Rising Stars MVP VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe is guarded by Nikhil. Drummond now to Maxey. Maxey through two defenders. Maxey the lay it in is good. What a start that was. He hanged and hit the layup. Dyson Daniels now. Down low, Jalen Johnson looking to post up on Kelly Oubre. And what's the call? I believe it was that an offensive foul? Oh no, it was a 3-second violation on the Sixers. Nickeil Alexander-Walker to shoot the technical free throw, and it is good, and it's 2-1 now. There is our head coach, Nick Nurse. Daniels. They're going to get down low to Jalen Johnson. Daniels spin. High glass. No good. BJ Edgecombe. Ricochet knocking it away, and great hustle there. But great hustle there by Edgecombe as the two tie up. That's going to be a jump ball. Zachary Ricochet, the last year's #1 overall pick, has been struggling lately. He's also had to deal with a lot of injuries this season. But when he is healthy and at his best, he is a really solid option for this young Atlanta Hawks team. As the jump ball is won by Atlanta. Nickeil to the corner. Jalen Johnson. Backdoor Ricochet. Corner. Daniels. Daniels the drive. Dyson Daniels flushing it over Drummond. And Atlanta Hawks with a 3-2 lead. Maxey driving. Kick out VJ. VJ now to Oubre. Oubre to VJ. Barlow nearly loses it. VJ now has it left wing. VJ looking to drive. VJ spinorama. VJ the mid-range shot is... Oh, it drops. 4-3. VJ Edgecombe working at great defense from Jalen Johnson into better offense. Nickeil finding Jalen Johnson, looking to respond for a 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Drummond. Drummond now to Edgecombe. Edgecombe will walk it slowly up the court. Dyson Daniels, one of the top defenders in this league. VJ Edgecombe takes it up and hits. Count it in the foul. A chance for a 3-point play. 6-3 Sixers. Jamal Murray. Good player. Good for him that he makes his first All-Star game. He's earned it, in my opinion. Edgecombe hits the free throw. 7-3 Sixers. Daniels down low to Jalen Johnson. Right to Okonkwo, who's wide open for the floater, and it is short. And rebound goes to Maxey. Maxey now. Guarded by Ricochet. And it's rejected by Ricochet. That is such great defense. Nickeil lays it in. I find every time we play the Hawks, I always find that Ricochet defends Maxey better than anyone on this Atlanta Hawks team. Oubre to VJ. Now Maxey. Maxey, who will pull up for the 3, and he missed it. Rebound goes to Ricochet, who has been pretty productive here early on. Jalen Johnson, the drive, and rebound. May have gotten away with a foul there, did Oubre, but he never gets called from ref, so it's all good. And Jalen Johnson will pick up a foul away from the ball. This is how the Atlanta Hawks are this season. They're #1 in the league in assists per game, which is really crazy considering no Trey. VJ Edgecombe. Oh, what a pickpocket by Nickeil. Nickeil taking up strong and good deep by VJ. Oh, they call a foul. And that looked like good defense by VJ, and he's saying my bad. Good respect to the young man for owning up to his mistake there. Nikhil at the line to shoot 2, averaging 20 points per game this season. Nikhil misses the first free throw. Nikhil's second free throw is swish, and he splits the pair 7-6 Sixers. 8:43 of the first quarter, and Maxey, dribbling it slowly up the court. Barlow now defended by Jalen. Barlow trying to find somebody. He gets to VJ. VJ holding it, in my opinion, for way too long. He takes a 3 and hits it. Wow, VJ Edgecombe, who proved me wrong on that play. I think he should have passed it, but he just pulls up and shoots it. Dyson Daniels nearly gets it stripped away. Now he tries to find Jalen, and it's out of bounds, and it belongs to the Sixers. Good defense early on there by Philadelphia. Maxey now gets it to Barlow. Barlow looking to drive on Jalen Johnson. VJ Edgecombe screened by Barlow. VJ, and it looked like he got fouled there. And, of course, there was none called in. Jalen Johnson on the other end to throw it down with authority. 10-8 Sixers. 7:46 to go the first quarter. Barlow now drives on Jalen Johnson. Barlow gets it to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Daniels. Kick out Barlow. VJ Edgecombe been very productive early on. Drummond kick out to Oubre. Oubre the drive. Oubre the finish. Kelly Oubre Jr. Nice lay-in. Nikhil. Oh, what a move to find an open Ricochet, who misses the 3. Rebound goes to VJ. To Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe now has it. Back to Maxey, who holds screen by Barlow. Maxey driving in on Ricochet. And again, great defense by Zachary Ricochet on Tyrese Maxey. Johnson. And that looked like all ball to me from Oubre, but they call a foul. No complaints, so it may have been a foul. Let's take a look at this pull up by VJ. What a shot there. And this. Okongwu finding the open Jalen Johnson on the other end. That is not that good of defense from the Sixers. Jalen Johnson misses the first free throw, who has been better this season on his free throw shooting. Here comes the man who's involved in the Trae Young trade, CJ McCollum, who has been solid as an Atlanta Hawk. Jalen Johnson averaging just over 23 points per game with 10.5 rebounds. And he hits the second, so he splits the pair that time, 12-9 Sixers. Not the highest scoring game so far. Been a lot of great defense today. Oubre now. I believe he just got knocked away by Daniels. And yep, he did. He'll be out to the Sixers. When we return, 12-9 Sixers, 6:58 of the first. All right. Good start to the first quarter for the Sixers. We're up by 3. Really good. Man, Zachary Ricochet, I'm telling you, if you just help him offensively a little bit, he's got it. Like, that's twice that he's been able to stop Maxey on 2 plays. Like, I've said it all long. He's got the potential. He's got the quality in him. Like, I know he's been not that great. He's had to deal with a lot of injuries as well. But I feel like I feel like Quinn Snyder's a lot to blame. Like, I think he's just not coaching him good enough. And, I just feel like if you give Ricochet the right instruction, the right tools, and, like, the right coaching, then he's going to be a great player, because his defense is just elite, especially right now. Like, the way he's guarding Maxey is just Impressive. Very impressive. All right, so we have 5 people in right now. Thank you guys for being here tonight, to joining me on this play-by-play of the Sixers versus the Hawks. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna write down some names for my player ratings later. It's Dr. J's birthday. Happy birthday, Dr. J. And I should have worn my Julius Irving jersey. Yeah, it's okay. Before Julius, Dr. J. Irving played for the Sixers for 11 seasons. He spent 5 seasons in the ABA. Name the teams he played for. He played for the Nets and I forgot the other team he played for. I think he did play for the. Did he play for the Hawks? No, I don't think he did. He didn't. That's a tough question. See, I should know this. BJ missed it short. Rebound goes to Drummond, who's one of the greatest offensive rebounds ever. Maxey missed the 3. Barlow now trying to get the rebound, and Jalen Johnson finds McCollum. McCollum to Daniels, wide open, and then he just goes right into the traffic and loses the ball. Not sure what Dyson Daniels was thinking there. BJ to Kelly Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. is fouled. And I don't know why Kelly Oubre Jr. is complaining at the officials right now. He said, because I thought they gave him the call. Let's take a look. Ooh. You know what? Actually, no. It looked like it was all ball from McCollum, but it looked like a foul on Onyeka for me. I think they call it offensive foul. Kelly Oubre? What? I don't get that. And Jalen Johnson turns it over, though. And Kelly Oubre, looking at his redemption, gets to the hole, missed it. He looked like he got fouled there and no whistle. I'm telling you, he just gets no calls from the officials. And I know you won't get one from this ref. Dyson Daniels now back to McCollum. McCollum to the corner. Okongwu now. Okongwu spins. He bounced passes Dyson Daniels. Took it up strong. Drops it off for Jalen Johnson. And he is going to the free throw line. You have got to be kidding me. You didn't give Kelly the foul on one end. And then Tyler Ford at it again to begin this game. Unbelievable that they called a foul there. They didn't call foul on one end, and now they call foul for that. You've got to be kidding me. Here's Quentin Grimes in the game for the Sixers. Nice to see that he is back and healthy. Jalen Johnson makes a second free throw. It's 12-11 Sixers. Maxey, handoff, Grimes, VJ now. VJ, three-pointer, up and no good. Rebound to Ricochet. Jalen Johnson looking to drive in on Barlow. Jalen Johnson driving and scoring. And he wanted a foul there. He absolutely did not get fouled, but it was a great bucket, though. And now Quinn Snyder's out on the court. Give him a technical. He is out on the court. And screaming at the ref. But you never see Quinn Snyder show that kind of emotion. I think they are going to give Maxey a technical free throw, and he will get a free throw. So technical foul on Quinn Snyder. Let's take a look at this. Take a look. Jalen Johnson driving in. Didn't look like a foul to me. Maybe just a tad bit hooked before the basket, but it didn't look like a foul to me. But it was a great, strong finish by Jalen Johnson. Quinn Snyder, he is the calmest coach in the NBA, in my opinion. He never yells at the officials, but clearly that bothered him there, that Jalen didn't get the extra free throw. Maxey, guarded by Daniels, and Maxey finding Quentin. Quentin guarded by Corey Kispert, another guy part of the Trae Young trade. Maxey driving in, kick out in the corner, Barlow for three. He got fouled in the corner. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with these guys today? Daniels high glass is good, 15-13, and a turnover. Oh, that's just careless by the Sixers there, but rejected is McCollum. Grimes now driving in on Kispert. Maxey for three, missed it. Barlow now bats it back to Grimes. Deflection to the corner. Drummond now inside to Barlow. Barlow now looking to lay it up. No good. Corey Kispert finding Dyson Daniels. He looks to lay it in. Missed it short. Dyson Daniels missing an easy shot there. Quentin Grimes trying to put it up, and he gets the call there. Man, the officiating so far just been very poor, in my opinion. I just think there's some misses that have happened. I feel like Kelly Oubre is getting hit in the face a lot today, like even more than usual. Nothing is getting called. But finally, Quentin Grimes gets a call. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. He misses the first free throw. Grimes makes the second, so it's 15-14. CJ McCollum. McCollum screened by Landale. McCollum to Nikhil. Nikhil, three, missed. Rebound to Kispert is good. And I don't think they'll count. I think this is a foul underneath. I think Bona fouled Landale underneath. So, yeah, the basket will not count for the Hawks. They'll get an inbound pass. Landale, Jalen Johnson. Now to Kispert. Kispert blocked by Bona, and he couldn't keep it in. Good try, though. Good, great defensive play by Adem. 7 on the shot clock. McCollum puts it into Landale. McCollum takes a three, and they said no shot. Oh, I don't know. That looks like a shot to me. That looked like a shot, actually. But we'll take it. He'll get 2 free throws. Gosh, maybe the officiating is bad on both sides. I think more for the Sixers has been bad, but oh my goodness. Referees are sleeping today. 16-14 Hawks. Watford is checked into the game. BJ Edgecombe comes out. And both free throws are good for CJ McCollum. 17-14. Poor offensive first quarter for the Sixers right now. Maxey. Yeah. Trying to drive in, and he missed it. And Bona is out of bounds on the rebound. Maxey has struggled so far today. Jalen Johnson is double teamed. Now he tries to find Kispert through his hands. Now back to Landale. He shoots a three out of the corner, and it is good. Jack Landale, who has played well for Atlanta since they've gotten him. It's 20-14 now. Watford, the drive. Watford is good. Taking advantage of the mismatch. 2016 now. Jalen Johnson driving, looking to put it up, and a great defense there by Bona. Watford finding Maxey. Maxey goes up strong with it, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, and Landale is hurt. Landale is hurt. I think Maxey and Landale went knee to knee, but when we return, it's a 4-point Atlanta Hawks lead. Maxey will shoot 2 when we return. All right. So bad offense from the Sixers today. I mean, the referees are. I told you about. I told you about this referee. I told you about the crew chief. I know. As a commentator, this is not me being a commentator. This is me being an analyst after the game and giving you my opinion about the game after between breaks. This has been a terrible officiated game so far. These refs need to wake up and do their job. My God, absolutely terrible. I'm sick of the people saying, like the analysts and stuff that you see going, oh, well, we need to give more respect to the refs. Oh, being a referee is a very hard job, so we need to give them respect. Then if it's too hard of a job for them, then why are they even a ref to begin with? They need to do their job, and right now I'm not seeing a good job done. I'm seeing Kelly Oubre not getting the calls, not getting treated fairly at all. Then when he tries to play defense on the other end, he gets called for a foul for the weakest things. It's unbearable to play with that. It's unbearable. All right. Sorry, I'm just writing stuff down, writing player ratings. This was the coach's challenge by Quinn Snyder, and look, I think they're gonna call them. Or let's take a look at this angle. From this angle, you can see. Oh yeah, that looks like an offensive foul on Tyrese. That looks like an offensive foul on Tyrese. He took it up and kind of put his knee into Landale and then shoved his arm out of the way. So, unfortunately, that's probably going to be a successful challenge on Atlanta. And Maxey is furious at the ref, and he's saying so many times he gets hit on the hand. And I don't blame him for being mad at the refs because they have done very bad today. And Maxey is still angry at the ref. He's got every right to be mad. He does with the way that this game is gone. But I will agree that was an offensive foul by Tyrese Maxey as he took it up. But let's see. The challenge is unsuccessful. Wow. I thought that was going to be an offensive foul on Tyrese Maxey as it looked like he shoved Landale's arm out of the way. Maxey will make the free throw. It's 20-17. And now the second free throw is good, 20-18. Maybe I should have turned my TV up to hear what was going on, because maybe there's something else going on. McCollum on the drive. McCollum kick out Nikhil for 3 on left wing, and it is no good. Quentin Grimes. Watford now back to Jabari Walker. Gets it to Grimes on the handoff. Maxi now driving. Maxi driving on Landau, and he gets blocked by Landau. And Bona to put it back in. McCollum now, he'll pull up for 3. No good. And Landau, look at the hustle from him. Getting in there to get that offensive rebound. Now he has it down low. Kick out to the right wing. Kispert for 3. Missed it short. Another offensive rebound attempt by Landau. They called a foul. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Man, every little thing that the referee could do to slow down this game is just ridiculous. It's 20-20 right now. Minute and 43 to go the first quarter. Landau to shoot the first free throw. It is good. 21-20 Atlanta. And he makes them both, so it's 22-20 Hawks. Maxi to Watford. Watford driving. Watford kick out left wing. Walker. Nice unselfish pass to Maxi. Gotta hit it. He hits it. And the Sixers have the lead. Nikhil finding Muhammad Guy to McCollum. McCollum looking to put it up, and they call another foul. Jeez. I'm telling you that this is getting ridiculous. And Maxi is smiling. He knows it. He absolutely knows it. Another bad call, and Nick Nurse is furious. Let's take a look at this. Oh, he didn't even touch him there. He didn't even touch him. McCollum makes the first free throw. Tie game right now, 23-23. And it's off. And they call another foul on the Sixers, I believe. I mean, that I think was contact by Watford as he's pulling Muhammad Guy back. Guy missed the first free throw. 23-23. Guy misses both. And Kispert gets offensive rebound. McCollum to Landau. Now Kispert will look to lay it in. Denied by Bona. And Maxi now looking to drive on Landau. Maxi slowing down the offense a little bit. Now Maxi will get doubled. Now finds Walker. Walker looking, and he hands it off to Watford. 7 seconds to go. Watford driving. Watford looked to put up off the high glass. Bona could not put it back with a flush. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, and another foul is called. Jabari Walker is upset right now. Just everything, every little thing is called in this game right now. Bona, let's take a look at that block. Beautifully done by Adem. Nikhil hits the first free throw. 24-23 Hawks. Nikhil makes them both 25-23. And Maxi. The Hawks have already had 17 free throws in this game. 17 free throws. 30 seconds to go. Step back mid-range. No good. 26 seconds. The Hawks will try to slow it down and try to hope the Sixers don't have time to get a shot of their own. McCollum guarded by Watford. McCollum looking to drive. McCollum does drive. Bono rejected. Kispert now is double. Kick out Nikhil for 3. He swishes it. What a shot by Nikhil Alexander-Walker to bail out Atlanta there. Still time for the Sixers. VJ Edgecombe looking to put it up. And he hits it off the glass. VJ Edgecombe from 29 feet hits it off the glass over 2 defenders. And that will end the first quarter with the Hawks leading 28-26. All right, we have 3 people in right now. So it's not a busy live today, but man, since I started doing the lives, like I know I tend to complain about refs a lot, right? But for the first time since I've started to like actually do them, like watch Sixers games live with you guys, this is like the first time I've actually have like went on a full rant about the refs. Like this game has been so badly officiated to start off this game. I'm telling you, every little call has been made today. Let me just write down the players that have played so far for the Sixers, just to kind of do my rating at the end. And also, while I'm here, let me tell you the stats. Atlanta has had 17 free throws in the first quarter. They made 12 of them. Half of their points have been from free throws today. 12 for 7. They've had 17 free throws in the first quarter. And the Sixers have only had 6 free throws in this game. It's been wild. Now, I admit that one call, I actually thought it was a foul on Maxey. I thought it was an offensive foul on Maxey, and they called a foul on Landale. But I'm telling you, I knew it when I saw that Tyler Ford was going to be the referee of this game. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a badly ref's game because the guy can't do his job. Let me just set down the names here. I mean, 17 free throws in the first quarter isn't that like diabolical? Like, oh my goodness. I hope it doesn't get worse in the second. I mean, and that shot is no good. And we begin the second quarter. VJ Edgecombe had a great first quarter. He drives in on Landale. Shot no good. Bono looked to keep it in. And did he? He did. Let's take a look at this. Great save there. Quentin at the corner. Splash. And the Sixers have the lead. 29-28. McCollum now Kispert. McCollum driving. McCollum defended well by Quentin. Back to Daniels. Dyson Daniels looking to take a mid-range. He gets it down, let it land out, and is pulled by VJ underneath. So let's take a look. Cameron Payne, who is a new signing for the Sixers, is back on the team after playing 31 games with us in the 2023-24 season. McCollum driving mid-range, good. What a shot that was from CJ McCollum. Payne, Watford almost throws it away. Payne. Now guard by McCollum, screen by Bona. Payne looking to take a three off the bat. He missed it, sure. Rebound to Bona, and he's fouled. Great hustle there by Adem. Going up strong with it and getting the free throws. And Atlanta, now the ones yelling at the refs. Let's take a look at this. Clear foul. Muhammad Guy, I believe, is the one who be the guilty man for Atlanta. Bona goes to the line to shoot two. 30-29 Hawks. Bona hits the first free throw. Bona. He will miss it. So he splits the pair 30-30. 10.5 to go the second quarter. Dyson Daniels. Dyson, kick out. Landale, three, top of the key is good. Jack Landale. It was a big time triple. And Atlanta up by 3 now. Quentin Grimes has it at the corner. Quentin, step back, midi, got it. And the Sixers have cut it to 1 now. Been a close game so far. McCollum now thought about the 3, tried to pass to Landale, and they called a foul. Man, it just seems every single time that Atlanta is on offense, they get a foul. McCollum screened by Landale. McCollum down low to Landale. Landale, what strength there. He missed it short. Muhammad Guy misses the tip. That was an easy tip by Muhammad Guy. And I can't believe he missed that. Quentin Grimes, pull up 3. Got it! Quentin Grimes, big triple there. 35-33 Sixers. 9:32 the second. And Quid Snyder calls the timeout. We have 5 people in right now. Thanks for being here, everybody. Like I always say, I appreciate you guys spending even just a little bit of time of your evening to check out my channel, to support me on my live. Appreciate that. Let's see the leading scorers for each team so far. Nikhil Alexander-Walker with 9 and VJ Edgecombe with 11. 8 people now. Okay, that's the kind of stuff we want to be at. And not really many people in the live tonight, but I'm glad that there's at least a few that are like kind of in and out. You know what I mean? It really is nice to see, and I do appreciate people being in my life, even just giving me like a minute of their time. All right. Just writing players' names down for the Sixers of who's playing today, just so we get their player ratings written in my book. We start off with the referee, work our way to the players, and then Nick Nurse as the finale. And yeah, campaign. So We gave away Jabari. We gave away Jared McCain so we could save $7 million, which I think it's bullcrap and cheap of Josh Harris, right? And because he had a lot of potential, McCain. So then we go on to give Jabari Walker a 2-year contract and sign Cameron Payne. Like, can anyone tell me how that makes sense? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's just hear how stupid that sounds. That sounds stupid, in my opinion. But anyway, back to the game. There is the potentially the greatest Sixers player ever. Johnson driving, kick out, Daniels, corner 3, short, rebound to the Sixers. 35-33. Sixers up by 2. VJ Edgecombe now to the right wing. Grimes to Watford. Watford looking to drive, and he is fouled. This is going to be a long life if it keeps up like this. Cameron Payne. He says it quit, and Grimes. Grimes back to Payne. Payne thought about a 3. Now Watford. Watford looking to drive. Good D by Ricochet there. Ricochet, again, just playing really good defense today. Jalen Johnson. Wow, what strength there. And that's great defense there by the Sixers. Watford. Now Payne thought about a 3. Now Watford. Watford driving in. Watford kick out to VJ. VJ now looking to drive, and he got fouled and no whistle. Unbelievable. And now Kispert will get a foul on the other end. And again, more free throws coming to Atlanta. If you guys are just tuning in, the Hawks had 17 free throws in the first quarter. The officiating in this game has been really bad, in my opinion. He's just been foul after foul, like it is given to Atlanta, and the Sixers just aren't getting this calls like Atlanta are right now. But that was a clear foul. Kispert goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. 35-34 now on that first free throw. And the second free throw is good for Corey Kispert. So it's 35-35. 8:08 to go the second quarter. Cameron Payne. Dan low to Drummond. Drummond. Shot is good. Cannon and the foul. Andre Drummond going up strong there. And a chance for 3-point play. Andre Drummond to shoot the free throw. It's good. 38-35. Sixers up by 3. Been a very back and forth ball game. Daniels to Landale, who's been really good so far. Jalen Johnson, screened by Landale. Jalen looking to drive in, and he loses the ball, but then picks it back up and puts it in the easy shot. Jalen Johnson, just so strong. He is extremely strong player. Gets to the hole with ease. Payne. Now the corner. Grimes, another 3. He's been red hot. Not that time. He airballed it, I believe. Drummond nearly loses it. Payne now. What a pass by Grimes, but Drummond lost it. Good idea. And now Kisper to Landau right to Dyson Daniels for the deuce. It's 39-38 Hawks. Cameron Payne knocked away by Daniels, but Drummond recovers. Payne bounce past Drummond, and it's a travel. So we're going the other way, but the Hawks up by 1. Let's take a look at Julius Erving's career accolades. The 1992-83 NBA champion, the 1980-81 NBA MVP, 11-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA selection, 1993 Hall of Fame inductee, and he was named to the 75th anniversary team. So, really successful career for Julius Erving. Jalen Johnson, the mid-range attempt, no good. Ricochet tips it back to Okonkwo. Johnson is in trouble. He has to put it up. And what a bailout there is. He's getting 2 more free throws. There is the championship, as you could see. That will be remembered by many of the older Sixer fans. I wasn't even thought of at that time. Jalen Johnson hits the first free throw. And he hits the second free throw. So it's 41-30 Sixers. Hawks. 6:36 to go the second quarter. Maxey. Oubre now. Driving in on Kispert. Oubre, tough shot, good. And again, getting hit in the face all day, but it's not stopping him. Ricochet to Okonkwo. Okonkwo now kick out Jalen Johnson. To Okonkwo in the corner. Gets it to Kispert, and it's knocked away by Maxey. Kispert, the chase down with Maxey. He lays it in, and the foul. And is Maxey okay? As he fell right into... Well, he's okay. Is the cameraman okay? Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look at this. Maxey the steal, kept it in down, put it up, and then took out the crew. 42-41 Sixers. Maxey's been really good today. And Nick Nurse is yelling at the ref. He's got to be careful because Quinn Snyder already got in the technical earlier. Maxey hits the free throw. 43-41. And it's another turnover by Atlanta, but Drummond could not keep it in, so it'll be Hawks ball. And CJ McCollum. And what a move there by McCollum. That looked a little ice tray-like as he got in front of the defender and snapped his head back and drew the contact. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Quentin talking to Nick Nurse, maybe he should have challenged, but there was contact there. But that's the thing. These referees are like they're calling the softest fouls today. I mean, they have been really bad. McCollum, free throw good, 43-43. 5:54 the second. Kelly Oubre, now guarded by McCollum. Watford Watford to get to Barlow. He'll missed it short. Jalen Johnson, the rebound. Johnson, oh, what a move there. But Barlow stood his ground. Oh, they called another foul. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Another whistle for Atlanta. Let's take a look at this. Jalen Johnson with a great move. That was all ball from Barlow. You got to challenge it, Sixers. And they won't challenge it. But, oh, my goodness. Another bailout there. Jalen Johnson hits the first free throw. (44-43) Hawks. 45-43 now as Jalen Johnson has made both. Oubre now got hit in the face. He got the call that time, and he hits the bucket. Kelly Oubre Jr. and Onyeka Okongwu has the audacity to complain about that call. That was a great, strong bucket from Kelly Oubre and a chance for the three-point play. 45-45. Oubre makes the free throw. 46-45 Sixers. McCollum finding Nikhil. Now McCollum. McCollum working the handles. He'll drive in and score. What a lay-in there by the veteran CJ McCollum. And Atlanta leads by 1. Maxey now gets it to Barlow, who missed it short. And is he going to go to the line? I didn't see a referee put their hand up for a foul. Let's take a look. Will they call it? Let's take a look at this play. Well, it actually looked like good defense from Onyeka there, but we'll take it as Barlow goes to the line to shoot the first free throw. He misses it. Barlow makes the second free throw, so it's 47-47. McCollum. Hand off by Jalen Johnson. Back to McCollum. Now back to Jalen. Okongwu for 3. Hasn't taken many shots today, and that's probably been a good thing for Atlanta that he hasn't taken many shots as he airballed it. And, whoa, they say it's Atlanta ball. Did somebody get a piece of that 3 from Onyeka? I don't know. But maybe they did. They didn't show a replay. And Nikhil turns it over. Watford now driving in. Watford puts it on the high glass, and it's no good. Risa Shea on the drive nearly fumbles it. He missed it. Barlow with the rebound. Barlow takes it up the court. Kelly Oubre Jr. to Maxey. Maxey holds it at the logo. Maxey screened by Drummond. Maxey, I think traveled, yeah. Maxey's laughing. He knows. Oh. Yeah, Tyrese clearly traveled there. He wasn't sure what he was doing on that play. He drove, and he just kind of just put it up and up in the air, and then it went back into his hands, and he was hoping to get away with it, but of course he didn't get away with it, and it's the Atlanta ball. And now Okongwu with the hook shot is good, 49-47 Hawks. Maxey. corner. Oubre missed it. Rebound goes to Atlanta. McCollum now finding Jalen Johnson. What a drive there. Jalen Johnson. I mean, them handles were very, very impressive. 51-47. Maxey, and he looked like he took a lot of contact on the way up, and again, no call. Jalen Johnson drives and scores. And a timeout for the Sixers. It's 53-47 Atlanta. Largest lead of the night for them. 3 minutes of the second. It's been a poor first half for the Sixers, but man, again, referees. This is, I said it since I've started doing this, doing lives for the Sixers games. This might be the worst ref game since I started doing this. Like, I don't think I've ever actually went on like a big rant like I've been going on today, like for the commentary. Like, I try to be professional when I do this. I do, but I'm also not gonna let this go. And because, like, it's also me being an analyst too. It's not just me being a commentator. It's also being an analyst and trying to explain my opinion about what is happening. What is happening is that these refs aren't like allowing the Sixers to play physical at all in this game. And just to let you guys know, I'm not saying like the one play. There's been a couple that have gone in the Sixers' favor that I didn't think should have went in their favor. Like I said, like that defense from Okongwu on Barlow looked like good defense to me. It didn't look like a foul. And the challenge that the Hawks got unsuccessful, where it looked to me Maxey, it was a clear offensive foul on Maxey that was actually given defensive foul on Landale. Like, I actually thought that was an offensive foul, but yeah, so I'm not saying that like we haven't had any calls. Like, we've had some calls going our way, but nothing like what Atlanta has had today. They've had so many calls going in their favor. The softness, the soft calls that they're getting is just ridiculous. Nonsense. But yeah, hopefully Sixers find a way to come through here. 3 minutes to go in the second. Sixers fans, see showing the GMC drive of the game. They're giving it to Jalen Johnson on that drive that I was telling you about. It's a really good drive. Yeah. Oh my goodness. He is unstoppable, Jalen Johnson. Like, I love the player. He's just amazing. I'm obviously annoyed with him right now because he's going against my Sixers, but Oubre driving, missed it. He got fouled, no whistle. And Nanakil finding Daniels. Okongwu to Jalen. Jalen now. Okongwu. And it flushes down the toilet. 55-47. 2:25 to go. Sixers have been bad so far in the first half, but the Hawks haven't been that great either. Bona now looking to drive, and I think there's a foul on Nikhil. And he is going to argue with Tim Ford on that one. Hey, now, I think both coaches are furious with the officiating right now. Grimes missed the free throw. 55-47. Grimes hits the second free throw. It's 55-48. Both teams in the bonus here. 2:10 of the second. McCollum to Okongwu. Nikhil double teamed. Now he tried to find Jalen, and it's broken up by Barlow. Oubre up top to Bona, who nearly brings the rim off of the backboard. Jalen Johnson driving, trying to draw a foul. Not going to get it that time. Maxey bounce pass. Oubre for three. Got a hit. He missed it. And Daniels with the rebound. Nikhil. It is rejected by Bona. Adem Bona. With just a great defensive player. Take a look at this. Getting up high again. Nikhil. Here's McCollum. He'll catch and shoot and bury the three from 24 feet. 58-50 Atlanta. A minute 20 of the second. Barlow fumbled it. Nikhil now. Hawks have numbers. Jalen Johnson drives, and great defense by Barlow, but Daniels gets it back, and the Hawks now lead by double digits suddenly, 60-50. Minute to go the second. Oubre. Maxey. Maxey, the screen by Bona. Maxey, 5 on the shot clock. Oubre. Almost 2-3 now. Maxey will have to shoot it. Hits it as the shot clock is about to expire. He buries the triple, and it's a 7-point game. Jalen finding Nikhil. Nikhil. And he missed it. Rebound goes to Okongwu. CJ McCollum, 28 seconds. McCollum nearly loses it. Okongwu missed it. And it goes to the Sixers. Hawks were taking way too long there. They should have went for the 2-for-1. Maxey. Sixers need a shot desperately here. Quentin looking to drive. Tough shot. No good. He had time to pass it there. Jalen Johnson will take it from three-quarter court, and that will end the half with the Hawks up 60-53 over the Sixers. We are at halftime for the game. Is it just me, or this live has been longer than it usually would be? Yeah, probably because of all the fouls that have been given today. I just want to show you guys, just in case you just tuned in. Hawks have had 25 free throws in this first half. 25. And the Sixers have only had 15. Unbelievable. It was worse in the first quarter. The Hawks had 17 free throws. Like, not saying every single one of them was a bad call, but I'm saying just some of these calls. Like, and I get it. Sixers sometimes aren't getting the calls. So, you're letting physicality go. But can you at least be consistent and let physicality go when the Hawks are on offense and stopping the game and giving Atlanta free throws? Like that's what's pissing me off. Like if you're letting physicality go and just keeping the flow going, then I can respect that at times, but at least be consistent when doing it. Like, it's been so inconsistent today. And that's what's pissing me off right now. But luckily the Sixers still have lots of time left to come back in this game. It's 60-53, so Jalen Johnson's their leading scorer with 17. What is up, DKM, for real? I was wondering when you were going to be in tonight. The Sixers played decent in the first half. And this, I'm telling you, the refereeing has just been terrible, terrible. Like, this is the first time since I started doing this, I'm actually saying that the officiating has been awful tonight. And like, just 25 first half free throws for Atlanta to our 15, and it was worse in the first quarter. 17 free throws for them. Like, we need consistency from the officials. We can't just be allowing physicality to go when Atlanta plays defense, but when we play even the littlest bit of defense and we touch them, every time we even give a little touch on them, it's a foul. Yeah, we do have to find a way to stop Jalen Johnson. 17 points, 5 for 12 from the field. But again, I do think Jalen Johnson has been treated good by the officials, and it's crazy for me to say it because you guys know how much I love Jalen Johnson. You guys know how much I think he's a superstar in the making, and how much potential he has. But I'm saying in this game, every time we touch him, it's a foul, and just frustrating me. But yeah, we do have to stop Jalen Johnson. Absolutely. That's the only way we're going to be able to win this game. Max 14 points, which we know he can do better, but it's still solid. Still, like, the average, I would say. 14 first half points for Tyrese. But yeah, that's why, like is it me, or this live is actually longer than it usually is up to this point because of all the calls that stopped the game, and the challenge earlier, which and like I said earlier, I'm not saying that we have, I think we've gotten a couple of calls in our favor. Like, I thought that challenge that the Hawks got unsuccessful was a foul, an offensive foul on Tyrese Maxey. I didn't think it was a defensive foul on Landale, but it's just, they're getting it all. Atlanta, they're getting all the calls in their favor, like just the littlest bit of defense. Embiid needs to get his act together and actually play a game. He is a big help to this team when he is playing. Yeah, this is what I'll say. Embiid is as soft as he comes, isn't he? Like I love JoJo. He's given us many memories. Like, his 70-point game, I'll never forget. But like, when it comes to like I get it. He has bad knees, and like, I understand that we don't want him to be hurt, especially come playoff time. But how are we going to even be in the playoffs if he doesn't play? That's the thing I'm saying. This is not a good Hawks team. This is not a good team. The Hawks are definitely not going to make the playoffs, I don't think. Like, especially with the Hornets creeping up in that playing spot, and the Bulls are also sometimes go on a crazy 10-game winning streak out of nowhere type of team, but it's the fact that this is a team that, like, if we want to be a playoff team, this is a team that we should be able to beat, especially at home. And Embiid, if it is difficult to beat when you don't have Embiid, and I think Embiid is being soft right now for not playing through the soreness. Like, Like if he was having like this severe like extreme pain that he that's unbearable, then maybe I would understand that. But if he's just having some soreness, like, man up. Yeah, that's a good point, DKM, for real. He had, remember we talked about in the last game that we did, that that I didn't get why B didn't play in the last game. I mean, he had that game to rest, and now he got All-Star break to rest, which we talked about, and we were like, hopefully he's healthy and ready to play after All-Star break because he gets the time to rest. I guess not with Embiid, right? We never know with him, I guess. And I hope the big fella is ready for next game against the Pelicans. Should be exciting. The Pelicans are a team that we should be able to beat. They are the second worst team in the West. Pretty sure you guys know who the worst team in the West is. And I did a live about them and why are they that bad. And if you haven't checked that out, make sure to check it out. Check out all my previous lives and videos and stuff. Make sure to leave a like on this live. That will mean a lot. We have 7 people in right now. Again, I'm going to bring up the Hawks for a minute right now. They're up right now. I mean, we are not playing that well, in my opinion. We're our offense is just bad, and we don't have Embiid. But the Hawks are not better without Trey. That's just the nonsense that some of these journalists and analysts put out there. That's nonsense, in my opinion. But this is a team that we should be able to beat. But it is a hard team to beat, especially with not having Joel Embiid. Basing it off how it's going for the Sixers, what would your prediction be for what seed they are going to get at the end of the season? So, yeah, let's take a look at the standings real quick. So, we know who's in front. So, the Sixers are in 6th right now. Just ahead, but they are just ahead of the Magic and the Heat right now, who are 7th and 8th. 1.5 games ahead of the Magic and 2 games ahead of the Heat. And they are pretty far ahead of like the Hornets and Hawks and stuff like that. They're 1.5 games behind the Raptors, 3 games behind the Cavs. So I would say, DKM for real, I would say that the Sixers finish in the same spot that they are right now. I would say they finish 6th because I feel like there's been a lot of inconsistency. Sometimes we'll go on a nice run and then we perform very badly in one game, like with the Knicks, how badly we were losing by 50. That was just embarrassing and painful to see, especially with all the Knicks away fans going crazy too, taking over our stadium. But we would just have this good run, but then we would kind of fall apart. So that is a great question, but I would say we could finish 6th, and because I don't think we're gonna fall into a playing position. I think the Magic have been extremely disappointing this season. I don't think the Heat are that good. The Hornets are climbing up. Like the Hornets are, we need to watch out for the Hornets. But I don't think we can catch up with the Raptors. I think the Raptors are really good that they can stay in fifth or even move up to fourth. I think that's how good they've been. One play at a time. That's right, one play at a time. If we can win this, that'll give us great confidence going against a very bad team like New Orleans on Saturday, which we should be able to win that. And that will be 2 wins in a row coming out of All-Star break. So, yeah, I'll have and stay tuned for the player ratings. I will be giving the player ratings. It's going to be up and down player ratings, and you know where I'm going with the referee probably. If he doesn't get his act together in the second half, you know where I'm going with the ref. But, yeah, hopefully the Sixers come up with a win here. It's been not a good, not all the officials. It has not been a good first half from us, but at the same time, we don't have Embiid, and on top of that, the referees, giving them 25 first half free throws. It's kind of frustrating, but I think we can pull it because we're the Sixers. We don't give up in Philly. You have to, because I don't personally, like I say, I personally don't agree with this, what Philly fans do, because I would never do this, okay? How Philly fans boo their own team when they do not do good. I think that's very wrong. Very, that's not just being a loyal fan, in my opinion. I think booing your own team is not. You could get frustrated at them, but to go to their stadium and boo them is kind of wrong. But if you don't want to get booed, then you got to shape up in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? You got to shape up when you're playing for a Philly team. And the Sixers show fight in them. I know they show fight in them. And that's what's going to happen in the second half. But yeah, I don't believe in booing your own team. I think fans should give the Sixers some motivation, some energy in the second half, and that's how we'll come back right now. And the Sixers need to do their part to win the game. Second half begins. Nikhil bounce past Okongwu. Okongwu, that tough shot is good. Wow, what a shot. Okongwu has struggled in that first half, but he starts off with a really nice shot off the glass, 62-53, Atlanta. Oubre now to Maxey. Maxey now. Guard by Ricochet. Maxey trying to put it up, and looks to me like there was a foul there on Ricochet. But I think they called an offensive foul on Maxey. So already shenanigans from the officials to begin the second half. Ricochet has done an absolutely tremendous job on defense, especially when guarding Maxey. Jalen Johnson driving, it's good. And the Sixers starting off with a third quarter collapse like they've been doing all season, 64-53. Oubre driving, great defense by Ricochet, but a foul. Oubre will go to the line. Good drive there. He got hit in the face. I mean, when does he not get hit in the face? Let's take a look at that drive from Jalen Johnson. Again, Sixers caught sleeping on that play. Can never play that. That's lazy defense when playing an all-star like Jalen Johnson. You got to be more aggressive on defense if the refs let them in the second half. as Oubre hits the first free throw. And the second free throw's up and good as well. So it's 64-55. Daniels driving. Daniels back to Okongwu. And Sixers bench wanted a walk. Jalen Johnson has to put up a shot. Shot clock about to expire. Great D by Barlow up there. Shot clock expired. That's what you said, DKM for real. Gotta stop Jalen Johnson. That's a good start. Take a look at that. Barlow swatting away Jalen Johnson on that exchange. That was great defense there. And a turnover by BJ. That is not good offense there, that's for sure. And Daniels with an easy lay-in. 66-55. 21 fast break points for Atlanta to the Sixers 9. Drummond lays it in. 66-57. Jalen Johnson driving in on Barlow. Nikhil. And they call foul on Oubre. And he has some words for the official. Red Velvet Kelly Oubre. Nikhil getting it to Daniels. Daniels now to Jalen Johnson. To Okongwu. His three is no good. Rebound to Barlow. Maxey looking to drive. Kick corner. Edgecombe looking to put it up. And he gets fouled there. 66-57 Hawks. 9:31 of the third. BJ Edgecombe in the goal line. Cut back into this lead for Atlanta. VJ Edgecombe. And here's the Stump the Fans question. Before Julius, Dr. J. Irving played for the 76ers for 11 seasons. He spent 5 seasons in the NBA. Name the teams he played for. VJ Edgecombe hit the second free throw. I think it's only the Nets. I can't think of the other team. I can't believe I don't know. Virginia Squeers. Really? Jalen Johnson. Nick Nurse, I think, wanted to travel again. Okongwu. And what a jam by Ricochet on the putback. 68-59. Number 1 pick, Zachary Ricochet. Great putback there. And Drummond out of the corner. Splash! Andre Drummond. 68-62. Nikhil finding Ricochet. Ricochet, the catch and shoot 3. Bottoms. 71-62. BJ nearly stumbles over. Maxey now to the corner. Barlow. Maxey the drive. Maxey loses it out of bounds. Too sloppy there from Tyrese. He was just really quick and he just kind of fumbled the bag there. Jalen Johnson off the glass, and it is good. 73-62. Under Drummond. Maxey. Oh my goodness! Tyrese Maxey getting up off the floor on that one and throwing it down over Dyson. Akil Alexander Walker and Drummond loses it. Okongwu, Jalen Johnson for 3. Missed it short. Rebound to Sixers as Daniels and Oubre were fighting for it. Wasn't sure who's going to get the ball there. And the ball belongs to the Sixers. Let's take a look. Maxey, the dunk over. Oh, it was Nikhil Alexander Walker. He dunked over. Maxey with 16. Maxey And late whistle, but they did call the foul. Maxey to Barlow. Maxey now. Step back for the three. Got it. Tyrese Maxey. A big time three there. Maxey not smiling right now. Just trying to stay focused. Stay focused. Play defense. Get some stops here. Jalen Johnson. Hawks are shooting 27.8% from three. Okonkwo looking to drive. Nikhil for three on the right wing, and he hits the three. And they called an offensive foul on the Hawks on Okonkwo. Geez, Onyeka Okonkwo can't go one game without picking up multiple fouls. Take a look at that step back three from Tyrese Maxey. Wow, where are you going, Dyson? Oh my goodness. Maxey, big time triple there, and I think it's going to be another technical on Atlanta. Maxey hits the free throw. Let's take. Was that technical on Onyeka Okonkwo? Not showing me. I think they should have. And yeah, Onyeka Okonkwo will pick up a technical, and he's going to the bench now. Not sure what he was complaining about there. They couldn't really see if it was an offensive foul or not. Oubre at the corner, missed it. Rebound. And Landale strips it away from Barlow. Landale to Dyson Daniels. Daniels finding Jalen Johnson for three. Missed it. Hawks are throwing this game away. Maxey now, 6:42 of the third. Here's come the Sixers. VJ Edgecombe on the drive. Kick out to Oubre from the corner. He thought about it. Now he drives. Missed it. No good. Kelly Oubre still has it. He put it back up, and he's fouled. And he's going to the free throw line to shoot two. Timeout taken. Hawks still up by 5 when we return. Well, what do you guys think about the Sixers so far? I think they're playing with more energy now. Better offense. I mean, I do think when it comes to the arguing, I think the Hawks have had two pretty soft technicals, I think. Technical fouls, but, stop arguing. You got all the fouls in your favor in that first half, That's why Maxey didn't get a technical earlier when he was arguing with the official, because they knew that they messed up probably, but they didn't even bother to check. They were busy trying to help Atlanta in that first half because they were giving them every single call there. So I don't think Atlanta has the right to argue right now because, like I said, they've gotten a lot of calls tonight. Great run here from the Sixers. Yeah, a lot of energy. Much better than the first half. I mean, we played very well to begin this. Hawks have played very well as well. So that's what I think we need to get some stops here. We're off to a good start because we started off a little shaky. They jumped out to 11-point lead to begin the second half, and then I think we're starting to kind of slow them down a little bit. There is the head coach of the Atlanta Hawks, Quinn Snyder, always rocking them glasses. He used to rock these red glasses. I'm not sure where they went. Obviously, Ala Abdenabdi and Quinn Snyder, really great friends. They were teammates together at Duke from 1987 to 1989. Really good friends are the two. He was probably shocked to see Quinn Snyder on the court and getting a technical earlier because Quinn Snyder's one of the calmest coaches that you'll see. There is the 4 from that Duke team. Man, Al Abdenabdi and Quinn Snyder haven't aged a bit. Kelly Oubre Jr. at the free throw line. Hits the first free throw. Seven people in right now. Oubre hits the second, so it's 73-70. 6:31 of the third. McCollum now. Guard by Oubre, Jalen Johnson. To Ricochet, left wing triple. Got it. Zachary Ricochet just playing really well in this third quarter. He's got 8 points all in the third quarter. 76-7 in the Atlanta. Maxey, that's a deep one. And he missed it. Jabari Walker try to put up the rebound, and it's no good. And found the Sixers. Not sure who the foul's on. I think it was on Jabari Walker. I'll take a look at this. Yeah, clear foul by Jabari Walker. McCollum down low to Daniels. He kicks it out. Landale try to find Reese out of the corner, knocked away out of bounds. Hawks ball. (76-70) Atlanta. 5:41 of the third. Landale to Johnson. Back to McCollum. And McCollum not in the position for it. Actually looked more McCollum's fault. I think he should have been prepared for the pass. Maxey. On the drive, BJ Edgecombe. Maxey now. Double VJ. Corner. Oubre. 3. Missed it. Jalen Johnson with the tough rebound against the Dembona. Try to get into Landale. What a volleyball tip there. Ricochet. Oh, he ruined it for Atlanta. Of course, when the young man is red hot right now, he misses the 3 that would have really been, that would have really made the highlight reel. That was a nice play set up by Atlanta. Jalen Johnson finding Ricochet down low, and wow, he looked like he got fouled there. No whistle. We'll take it. Maxey. Hopefully they start letting physicality go on both sides. Maxey to Oubre on the drive. Oubre guard by Ricochet. Great defense there by Ricochet. Oh, they caught a foul there. Gotta see this one again. Let's take a look at this Ricochet. Oh, what am I talking about? He absolutely did not get fouled on that play. That was great defense by the Sixers. But, yeah, it actually kind of did look like good defense by Ricochet on Oubre. But Oubre's been hit multiple times today, and it wasn't called. So, that will make up for it, that one. Oubre misses the first free throw. God, the officiating has been so inconsistent tonight. Oubre makes the second free throw, 76-71 Atlanta, 4:29 of the third. Daniels now behind his back, and he missed it, but a foul. 4:20 of the third right now. Dyson Daniels, who has 10 points tonight and 5 rebounds. Daniels makes the first free throw. Not a great free throw shooter is Dyson Daniels, but making that first one pretty nicely. Dyson Daniels misses the second one, so the Australian will split the pair that time. Sixers have had 9 free throws this quarter to the Hawks 2. Grimes, it's knocked away. Jalen Johnson. Johnson driving, and I think travel. Oh, what happened there? They said Jalen Johnson traveled. There was an arm in there from the Sixers. Is he saying that the Sixers touched the ball? Let's take a look. Oh, wow. That actually looked knocked away by Jabari Walker there. So, been a couple calls in our favor now. I will even out that first half a little bit. Maxey now to Grimes. Maxey on the drive. Maxey down low to Bona. Bona, hook shot, no good. And they call a foul on the Sixers there. Man, Jabari Walker getting called for a lot right now. That first one was definitely a foul, but take a look. Ooh, not much there. Not much there at all. 3:35 of the third. Nikhil. McCollum up, puts it up, and Jalen Johnson will get the putback, 79-71. He wanted a foul. No, I think he was trying to exaggerate it. Oubre. Back to Maxey, 3:07 of the third. Maxey on the drive. Maxey the finish, 79-73. Tyrese Maxey has had a quite the night so far. Solid night for Tyrese Maxey. Jalen Johnson back to Nikhil on the corner. Missed it. Rebound to Bona. Maxey now to Grimes. Grimes will get to on the baseline. Jabari Walker will catch and shoot 3. Got it! Jabari Walker making the 3. Cutting at the 3. 79-76. McCollum to Landale. He loses it. It's stolen by Walker. Walker to Bona. He looks to throw it down, and he does. Timeout Atlanta, 79-78. We are back, and we are coming for you, Atlanta. 2:17 in the third. Atlanta up by 1. Six people in right now. Let's go. Sixers says Nikki 2 times trading cards, which, as a lot of people know, is my dad. That is his channel. Make sure to go subscribe to his channel. He does content of opening sports cards, baseball, football, basketball, any sports cards. And so make sure to go subscribe to his channel. And so the Sixers are down by 1. We're putting DK Imperial says we're catching rhythm. Let's keep it up. Absolutely, we are. We are definitely in there. But yeah, so we have 7 people in right now. That's definitely an improvement from earlier. Not the biggest live in the world like we've had previously. But that first half was like back and forth with like 3 or 4 people, which I'm okay with. I'll take any. Man, like I'm glad that people are taking the time off their evening to check out my lives. I appreciate uh, that just to be in there for a minute is great. But yeah, I'm definitely preferring the 7 people in. But yeah, we are definitely getting in the rhythm as they're showing that the Phillies spring training is starting, which, I mean, how many of you guys don't like baseball? Like baseball. I'm personally not a fan of baseball. I don't watch baseball. I usually watch it like Phillies like when they're in the playoffs and stuff, but I just cannot sit through a full 9-inning baseball game. I mean, unless if you're actually going to the stadium, then it's pretty cool. But if I'm like at home sitting down and I want to watch something, I just can't sit through a 9-inning baseball game. Let me know if you guys are excited for that. Landale to Nikhil Alexander Walker, 2:06 of the third. Nikhil driving in on Watford. Kick out to Muhammad Guy in the corner. Nice pump fake there. McCullum driving. What a find. Landale throwing it down with authority. Quentin Grimes. Corner triple. Wide open. Missed it. This is a very sloppy one from Quentin. Jabari Walker taking up strong, and he's going to the free throw line. And Muhammad Guy is smiling, but I think the players have gotten quite an earful to the refs today. But that looked like a foul to me by Muhammad Guy. Walker makes the first free throw. Man, I said earlier, just got a 2-year contract with the Sixers. 81-79 Hawks right now. Jabari Walker misses the second, so he splits the pair. He got 4 points. Minute 36 of the third. McCullum. CJ now gets it to Nikhil. Nikhil lays it in. 83-79. Atlanta. 42 points in the paint for the Hawks. Only 28 for the Sixers. Maxey try to get to Watford. Kick out left wing triple for Walker. Missed the 3. Nikhil. Now looking to drive in. Double teams. Finding Guy. Muhammad Guy missed it. Quentin Grimes looking to drive in. Quentin gets to the hole and scores. 2-point game. Nikhil fumbles it. Gets it back. CJ McCollum takes a shot from left wing, and it's good. It's 86-81. It's CJ McCollum, the veteran, with a triple. Maxey looking to respond, and he does. Tyrese Maxey. A big-time 3 there, 86-84. That was the 2-for-1 opportunity. McCollum looking to respond, and they say no shot on that play. McCollum did get the call earlier when he shot it, and they said no shot, which I thought that was actually a shooting foul, but that was definitely not a shooting foul. I don't know what he's complaining about there. That was him trying to stop and exaggerate contact there, but he did it unsuccessfully. But he'll get 2 free throws because they are in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus again. There's been a lot of whistles tonight. That is why, man, this live is longer than usual. Wow. So McCollum hits the first free throw. So already off the bat, we know that we're not getting Chick-fil-A. And with this one, McCollum, too good of a free throw shooter to miss both. As he makes them both. So it's 88 to 84, 24 seconds. Payne. Cameron Payne, guarded by McCollum. Payne on the drive. Payne loses it. Not sure what he was thinking there, but McCollum was unsuccessful on keeping it in, so it will be out of bounds, and it will belong to the Sixers. 5.3 of the third, 88 to 84. Quentin Grimes tried to put up a three and got the shot clock, and he couldn't. I don't know if it would have counted if it went. Probably not. He missed it. 3 seconds for Atlanta, 88 to 84. Nikhil has to put one up from half court. Loses it. Maxey puts up a three. Oh, he missed it short. Nikhil lost it. Maxey had to put it up quick, and I think he got it off. And he missed it just short. But now in the third, a solid third quarter for the Sixers. 88-84 Hawks when we return. Yes, Black Dragon Sports Shorts, we definitely need another big run. We're kind of struggling to take that lead right now. I know that we can come back. I know we can. We're the Sixers. Come on. We're going to come back. We're going to come back. We're winning this game. We are winning it. But yeah, third quarter, really, just it was good from the Sixers. It was really good. I thought Atlanta is very hard team when they have a good start to a game. They're a team that usually finishes it off. That's the tone for how their game is going to go. I truly believe that. Like they're a team that does not give up, and when they have a good run, they continue with it. So I'm expecting the Sixers to have a tough time, but hopefully they can come back. 9 people in right now. Welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome aboard. Can't wait for the fourth. I'm actually very excited because usually when we play these guys, it's always competitive. It's always really. Last 2 times, I felt like we got screwed towards the end. Like the last game we played at Atlanta, where they were clearly had a backcourt violation, and the other time where Nick Nurse was trying to call a timeout right in front of the official, and the ref just completely ignored him and didn't give the timeout. So hopefully, I mean, with the way the refereeing has gone tonight, anything is possible. We begin the fourth quarter. Payne missed the three rebound to Atlanta. Daniels looking to drive. Kick out to Landale. Landale to Guy. Now McCollum. McCollum will step back and he flips it up. They better not give him a shooting foul for that. They better not give him a shooting foul for that. For trying to flip it up overhead. They better not. They're giving him a shooting foul. That is just awful, in my opinion. That is just awful. Bailout right there. Great defense in the corner, and they call a foul. Shooting foul, no less. But McCollum misses the first free throw. Chance for Chick-fil-A, everybody. Let's see. Oh, my. What? That is just frustrating, to say the least. And everybody, get up. Get up. Make some noise, Philly fans. Chick-fil-A could be in your future. McCollum makes actually almost missed it. Took a bounce. It's good. 5 fouls but for Jabari Walker, so he's going to sit down. Bona loses it. And he almost does the splits there, but he's okay. Dyson Daniels puts it up, and he's going to the free throw line. Good job by Dyson Daniels on that drive, forcing a foul. Daniels misses the first free throw. He's a guy that we could have Chick-fil-A on it. Daniels makes the second free throw, so no Chick-fil-A. And what happened? Did they call a lane violation? Oh, Quinn Snyder is furious. He's like losing his mind. What happened was, wait, there's going to be a jump ball? So I think the Sixers and the Hawks went in too early, so it'll be a jump ball, but Atlanta wins it anyway. Kispert will pull up for a deep three and missed everything. 11:03 of the fourth. Payne. Now to Watford. Grimes in the left wing. Watford 3, no good. So the Sixers struggling to begin this fourth quarter in terms of trying to score. McCollum puts up a floater, missed that easy floater. And the Sixers will get it. Payne thought about a 3. Now he bounce passes it. Watford loses it. It'll be knocked away by Atlanta. 10:28 of the fourth. Payne to VJ. VJ to Quentin. Back to Payne. Payne to Watford. Watford looking to drive. Watford denied by Muhammad Guy. What a block there. He is a guy who could definitely block a lot of shots. Watford gets fouled. It was on the bounce pass there. Muhammad Guy's arguing with the ref now. They've all been arguing with the ref today. I know they do in every game, but today's just been a different story. Watford with 2 points. He's 1 for 6. Watford hits the first free throw. Watford hits the second. 89-86 Atlanta. McCollum to Daniels. Daniels finding McCollum for 3. It is good. CJ McCollum has been on fire tonight. Left wing triple good. Bona gets tied up by Landau, and he'll go to the free throw line. Take a look at that. Clearly fouled him. That was the most clear foul of the day. bear hugged him there. Bona hits the first free throw. Bona at the line to shoot the second, and it's good. 92-88. 9:55 in the fourth. McCollum back to Kispert. Kispert nearly loses it. McCollum now driving, kicking. Daniels, three. Air balls. Rebound. Landale. Muhammad Guy now. Kispert, three. Got it. Oh, no. He's been horrible from beyond the arc, but he gets a tough three to go as the shot clock expires. And that's the first three he's made tonight. VJ at the corner. He responds 95-91. Sixers have had a lot of responses to Atlanta Hawks three-pointers tonight. McCollum looking to shoot. He missed it short. Rebound to the Sixers. Grimes looking to drive in on Kispert. Grimes kick out corner. Payne thought about it. Payne, and I should think he just should have taken it up himself and shot it. What was he doing there? He turns it over. Oh, well, he doesn't turn it over. It was knocked away by Atlanta. It'll be Sixers ball on the baseline. Take a look at that. B.J. Edgecombe. Great three-pointer. Grimes into Watford. Watford bounce pass is taken away by Daniels. McCollum now. Thinking. Now he gets it to Jalen Johnson, who will take a three. Missed it. Okongwu offensive rebound is good. He wanted a foul. Clearly not a foul. But a great putback by Okongwu. Watford to Payne. Cameron Payne. Screened by Bona. Payne a three. He's missed it. It's not a tough debut for the Sixers. Well, not really a debut because his first game back as a Sixer. VJ Edgecombe to Grimes. Now VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe. Now Bona knocked away by McCollum. And now Hawks have it. Sixers struggling, and Daniels gets to the hole. Payne tried to take the contact, but that was just a good drive from Daniels, and it's 99-91 Hawks. 7:50 in the fourth. Oh, come on, guys. Yeah, DK, we're all saying it. Come on, Sixers. We're all saying, come on, Sixers, but they're not coming on, if that makes sense. Like they're stuck with losing right now. They can't take the lead. I don't even know if what I said just made sense, but I guess it sounded okay. But man, we need to take the lead, right, guys? Come on, we need to find it. We found that in the third quarter. We found it in. I don't know, just can't find that one big. Like me and DK for real talked about earlier. Joel Embiid, as always, not sucking it up, not trying to show up for the team again, because we could have really used him in tonight in a game like this. We could have really used him, especially when we were struggling to get any offense going. We could have really used him, and that's been a problem right now. And now, as a result, we are down by 8. But still a lot of time left. Come on. I'm still hoping that we can come back. Let me make sure that there's no no other Sixers have come in. And let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. Okay. Haven't missed anybody so far. But come on, guys. We need a big run. Big run. I just want to keep pushing it, taking it to the basket. No threes, nothing. None of these sloppy shots that we take. Like Tyrese, no receiving the ball and sprinting to the corner and taking a fadeaway three. None of that stuff. We're taking our time. We're getting shots that are in the paint. We're getting fouls right now. That's what we're doing. And getting stops. Maxey in the corner. BJ for three. Missed it short. And that's what we just talked about, is not taking a bunch of threes. As Nikhil nearly lost it. Okonkwo gets it to Jalen Johnson. He missed the three. Maxey looking at drive on Ricochet. Ricochet's done a really great job defending Maxey today. BJ Edgecombe now driving in on Nikhil. BJ fades away. Jumper is good. That is his spot. He is so good at the midi. And I think that's where he will need to go to become an even better player. Dyson Daniels for Okonkwo. Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson trying to throw it up, knocked away by the Sixers, will remain Hawks ball on the sideline with 9 on the shot clock. Come on, we need stops consistently. Let's take a look at this beautiful jumper by BJ. 5 on the shot clock. Jalen Johnson stepping back. Now he drives in on Drummond. Jalen Johnson gets a bailout. That looked like great defense. I'm with Drum on that one. That looked really good by him. And like it's been all night, call after call after call, the littlest of defense. And I'm a fan of Jalen Johnson. He is a great player, great player. And he will be a superstar, being one of the top guys in this league. But tonight, we can't even touch him, and he gets a call. But he makes both, 101-93. BJ, and he lost it. That is not good. Jalen Johnson. Nikhil, 3, got it. 104-93 Atlanta. Ties their largest lead. Maxey looking to drive in. Maxey spin move. Oubre to Barlow. Still time for the Sixers. 6:03. Oubre the drive. Oubre try to finish it. And he gets to the line. Kelly Oubre Jr. doing a great job driving. As everybody knows, I've even called him this earlier. Red Velvet Kelly Oubre. He's going to the line to shoot 2. He's missed the first free throw. These are important free throws. You can't be missing in this crucial time. Jack Landale is getting ready to come into the game. Oubre makes the second, so he splits the pair. 13 for Kelly. 104-94 Hawks. 6 minutes to go to fourth. We need stops. Jalen Johnson driving, looking to put it up. Great defense by Barlow. That is a start. Oubre driving in, and he just had no idea what he wanted to do with that one. Jalen Johnson driving, he tried to put it up, and a foul. They called a foul. Maxey, I think he got his arm in there. There were a lot of arms in there. I think one of them would have to get the call. I think VJ is the guilty man for the Sixers. Take a look at this, Oubre. Good defense by Landale, forcing Oubre to be off balance, and then Oubre didn't really know what he wanted to do with it. Jalen Johnson makes the first free throw. He's got the second most triple-doubles this season. 105-94 is there's a timeout taken. Jalen Johnson has 10 triple-doubles this season, and obviously the Jokic, even with the injuries, has got 20 triple-doubles. But when we come back, Sixers down by 11. I don't even have anything to say. I really don't. Embiid sold when we need him the most. Embiid had all the time in the world. Right? Like me and DKM for real talked about. He had all of All-Star break. Even the game that he rested before All-Star break, that we lost by 50 against the Knicks. He had time, and he does have knee soreness, but like this was the game that he needed to play, and he sold when we needed him the most. But I think we can come back. There's still time. We need to get them. Like, it's disappointing. Like, I feel like VJ Edgecombe needs to be he's a rookie. He's gonna learn, but I just think he's been very bad in the second half. I do. I'm not. It's not happening for him right now, and he'll have to step up if we have any chance. That's the thing that sucks right now. When you don't have Embiid healthy, when you have Paul George suspended for 25 games, we're gonna have, and Maxey can't do it all alone, and it sucks when a rookie has to step up and help play a big responsibility in the team, because he shouldn't have to in his first year. It shouldn't. He should be around players who will show him, who will teach him, who will get him good shots. He shouldn't have to also put the team on his back, if that makes sense to you guys. That's the thing that's frustrating me with Embiid being out in random games. What is going to happen come playoff time? Is Embiid going to rest because he's got some knee soreness? That cannot happen. He's got to play for us every single game. Jalen Johnson makes the second free throw, and the Hawks have their largest lead of the game, 106-94. 5:40 of the fourth. Come on, we can still do it. VJ Edgecombe. Maxey now driving. Maxey missed it. Rebound to the Hawks. Jalen Johnson to Nikhil. Nikhil for three. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Ricochet, and he's just going to throw it down. 108-94. Ricochet has been all over the place today for Atlanta in a good way. He's just been really doing a lot of work. Drummond makes it on the offensive rebound. 108-96. 4:56 of the fourth. Dyson Daniels. Now to Landale. Grimes to VJ. VJ fadeaway makes it. 108-98. Timeout, Atlanta. Still time. 4:37 of the fourth. Six people in right now. What do you guys think about this right now? What do you guys think? Do you think just as the way I do? Do you think that this is completely on Embiid, that once again he's saying, "Oh, I got some knee soreness, so I can't play in when my team needs me the most," especially coming off of a 50-point blowout at home to our rivals, and it sucks. All All-Star break, he had to rest, and like I said earlier, if he was in like extreme pain that was unbearable, that like extreme pain, and like maybe I would understand that. But if he's having just a little bit of soreness, there shouldn't be anything wrong. He should be ready to play. And this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Embiid is soft. Embiid is soft. He is not willing to play. Oh, I need a rest, or I need because I have a little bit of soreness. It's ridiculous, I think. Jalen Johnson rejected by Drummond. Now Maxey on the drive. Oubre now to Grimes. Grimes now try to get the corner VJ, and it's out of bounds. Risa Shea is putting a really good afternoon tonight. Really been solid for Atlanta. VJ Edgecombe to Maxey. Drummond into the corner. Nearly turnover. Grimes. What a finish there. And it's an 8-point game. Still 4 minutes to go. Nikhil is denied. He wanted a foul. Not going to get one. Oubre throws it down. And it's a 6-point game. Another timeout by Quinn Snyder and the Atlanta Hawks. 3:49 of the fourth. When we return. Now they're coming on. That probably didn't make sense. Probably had you guys all confused when I said that. Like, what is he talking about? But now we're starting to get in there. Come on. So, 6-point game. We were down by 12. And if the Sixers come back and win this game, the good part is I can sit here and laugh at every single person who said that, oh, the Hawks are better off without Trae Young. If they go on and lose this game, then they should be embarrassed. We didn't even have Embiid playing, you know. But 8 run. We can do this. Come on. .342 of the fourth. McCollum now to Jalen Johnson. Nikhil blobs it up. Dyson Daniels missed it. Rebound to VJ. Now Maxey. 3:25 of the fourth. Maxey on the drive. Maxey down low to Oubre. And he is fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line. Kelly Oubre Jr., who has done amazing tonight. Okonkwo just sits there at the scene of the crime and just doesn't even know what to say. I mean, clear foul there. clear, and he's complaining about it. Let's take a look at that defensive play by BJ one more time. That block on Dyson Daniels. Oubre hits the first free throw, 108 to 103. Oubre with 16 points. He's 8 for 10 from the free throw line. He makes them both. Well done, Kelly Oubre. 108, 104. Fans are chanting defense. 108 to 104. 3:15 of the fourth quarter. McCollum now. Trying to get to Daniels. Daniels puts up a shot. It's good. Dyson Daniels with the floater. 110, 104. Just under 3 minutes to go. Here's Maxey. Maxey to Grimes. Grimes thought about a three. Down low is Oubre. Oubre, that shot. No good. There's great defense by Jalen Johnson. Oh, Kelly. That is not going to get it done. Nikhil now drives. Knocked away by Oubre. And he kept it in as well. Maxey driving down low. Missed it, but a late whistle there. Take a look at this defense there. Kelly Oubre, the swat down on Nikhil, and he kept it as Maxey missed it and then got the call. Maxey makes the first free throw. 110 to 105. That's right, DKM for real. Never give up. Staying right there. Atlanta probably thought that we've given up. Nope. We're right in the corner of their eyes. Maxey hits the second free throw. Big free throws there for Tyrese. 110, 106. 2:24 of the fourth quarter. McCollum on the drive. McCollum traveled. No whistle. Are you kidding me? No whistle. And it's easy bucket for Jalen Johnson. Nick Nurse is furious, and he's trying to tell the Sixers it's okay. Just continue to do what you've been doing in this second half of the fourth quarter. Grimes, tough shot, no good. And Jalen Johnson now gets it to McCollum. 1:42 of the fourth quarter. McCollum taking it slow. This is right where the Hawks choked in that game where the Sixers took them to double overtime, but they ended up losing in double overtime. And it's a turnover, but Grimes was holding Jalen Johnson, and they're not liking that call, but it did look from here that Grimes grabbed Jalen Johnson. Take a look at this. McCollum. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? And Nick Nurse. Johnson hits the first free throw. That's inconsistent again, because Jalen Johnson did the same thing earlier, but except the Sixers player actually touched the ball, but they call it travel when it shouldn't have been a travel, but that was definitely a travel and they didn't call it. Inconsistency again. Jalen Johnson splitting the pair, 113 to 106, 120 of the fourth. Maxey, step back, three, missed it. That's a poor shot from Tyrese. Poor shot selection. Poor shot selection. And McCollum, he'll take a timeout. 113, 106, 103 of the fourth. I love Tyrese, but I knew he would shoot a shot like that. Like I was just so out of nowhere. Deep three. Didn't get it on the online. We didn't need a 3 in that moment. I don't, in my opinion, a 2 would have been fine. We'd have still kept us within 5 with just over a minute to go, the fourth. Here are Atlanta's leading scorers. Landale with 10, Nikhil Alexander-Walker 14, Daniels 15, McCollum 21, Johnson 20. Maxey leading score for Sixers 27, VJ with 20, Oubre 17, Grimes 14, Drummond 10. Oh, I just wanted to say something. You guys need to see Jack Landale. In my opinion, he looks so much like Logan Paul. He does. He looks like Logan Paul, Jack Landale. If you guys never seen what he actually looks like, look him up. He looks a lot like him. I don't know why, but I knew I had to mention to you guys that at some point in tonight's live. I thought that since when Jack Landale first came in the league. And there is the Eastern Conference standings. Sixers 6th and the Hawks 10th. Dyson Daniels to CJ McCollum. McCollum nearly loses it. And he's on the ground, and I think they'll get a jump ball. Yes, they'll get a jump ball. So close the Sixers were to recovering that ball. Jump ball is no, VJ won it, but right to the Hawks. Jalen Johnson, great defense by the Sixers. Jalen thought he was fouled on that play. Let's take a look. Drummond is now arguing with the ref. Quinn Snyder's arguing with the ref. It's kind of confusing to tell when both players are arguing at the ref. Let's see what happened. Both have been arguing at the ref. Let's take a look. So Jalen Johnson drives to the basket. Good defense by Maxey from behind. And then he does get a lot of Jalen Johnson's arm. So, yeah, maybe it was a slight foul. And then Drummond with the foul didn't get any ball on that one. So, actually, I don't know what they're going to call here. It looked like – so the Sixers, I think, will take a – I'm going to turn this TV up so we can see what's going on. I'm going to shut up first. I'm going to shut up for a second. I'm going to let can you guys hear? Let's see. Sixers of season high 14 blocks tonight. One might get taken off. Tyrese block. Take another look. He gets all ball. Yeah. Then there's contact right there. Left arm. You see the left arm on the right arm of Johnson. Oh, yeah, that's what's so that Maxey with the block and contact. There was definitely contact from Drummond. Definitely.
After review, the first initial illegal contact is by Maxey. He grabs the wrist hand area and pulls the hand off the ball. The challenge is successful, but it is a defensive foul on Maxey. Philadelphia will retain their timeout. They have the ability for a second challenge. In the dead ball, there was a technical foul on Jalen Johnson. We'll resume with a technical free throw for anybody in the game from Philadelphia, and then we'll shoot 2 free throws with Jalen Johnson and play off the make or miss. Ooh, okay, you know that, everybody? How was it?
So another technical in Atlanta. That's their third technical today. They even said it. They even said that was all ball for Maxey. Oh, the ref was just trying to come up with something to call against the Sixers is what they were doing. They were just trying to come up with something. I mean, it did look like a little bit of contact on the arm from Maxey, but it looked like he got all ball first. And now Maxey's talking to Jalen Johnson now. So I think it's a lose-lose for both because Jalen Johnson, who has been yapping in the official's ear all day. He's getting a technical, but then so I guess it's more of a loss for the Sixers as the Hawks will get 2 free throws. Maxey hits the technical free throw. So it's 113 to 107 now. 51.5 of the fourth. Can't believe that's a foul on Tyrese. Unbelievable. The officiating tonight has been it's like they're on different planets tonight. Jalen Johnson, 114-107 Atlanta. Jalen Johnson makes the second free throw. 115 to 107. Sixers now will definitely have to take a three. BJ Edgecombe puts up a left wing triple. No good. And it'll be Hawks ball. 40 seconds to go. Hawks will try to steal it. McCollum gets it to Jalen Johnson. Okongwu now just holds on to it. And I think the Sixers will wave the flag now. McCollum, 5 seconds. Still time on the clock. McCollum lays it in, and that will put the cherry on top. 117 to 107. 17 seconds to go the fourth. Maxey takes a deep three. Missed it. Rebound to Okongwu. 10 seconds to go. Hawks will get the ball up the court, and they will wind down the final seconds of this one. And this game is history. So the Hawks win it 117 to 107. Disappointing. And for the Sixers, they did battle very hard at the end. Got very unlucky with the officiating in this game with not having Embiid. Jalen Johnson with a great performance. He was absolutely dominant tonight, and that is why he's the Chevrolet player of the game. 32 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. 11th game of the season with 30 points. Yeah, DK, and for real, I mean, like I said, inconsistency a lot. The inconsistency is the thing for us. But against this team, I do think that some of it was not having Embiid in this game. Embiid, again, sold today. But, yeah, you're right in saying, because the Hawks are still a small team. Like how, we should be able to, how are we getting outscored in the paint when they have Okongwu as their starting center? Explain that to me. I don't really understand. Shocking, but you can't really do anything about that. But it was a good performance in the first second half of the fourth quarter. I felt like we got unlucky at the end. I don't know how that. Again, that was corrupt at the end. Like, I'm telling you, that guy Tyler Ford, I better not see him referee another Sixers game. I just knew he was going to be bad when I saw him. I know him. He's a terrible official. And, he was looking for an excuse to call a foul on the Sixers. He was looking for it, right, in that review, I felt. Sixers are 15 record at home this season. I don't know why Philly teams tend to do better on the road than at home. I don't know. But anyway, let's get to the officiating. And like the player ratings and stuff. Let's get into that. The referee. Now, you already know what I'm going to say. They were awful. They were absolutely awful tonight. Not the worst I've ever seen. I do feel like we got some calls our way, especially in that third quarter. The one challenge by Atlanta that they called a offensive foul. That should have probably been called an offensive foul, Maxi. So yeah, it was just an awful officiated game in my opinion. Not the worst I've seen though, but definitely a horrible refs game. I am giving them a score of 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. That's the worst rating on the channel. I told you about Tyler Ford. He's a terrible ref. We did have some calls go our way that kind of made up, but it was definitely more in favor of Atlanta this game. Definitely. BJ Edgecombe. Oh, let me just make sure that we're not missing anybody. Okay. And feel free to tune into the chat. Feel free to write your thoughts about each player tonight. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's start off with BJ Edgecombe. Now, look. BJ Edgecombe. I know for his standards, like 20 points is really good for him. I think anywhere around that, it's just solid from BJ. He can do better even than that, but I felt like the 6 turnovers were just kind of a problem. I felt like he was sloppy at times, but all in all, okay night for VJ. I like some of the stuff that he did tonight on defense as well. So I'm going to give him a score of 6 out of 10. And again, feel free to share what you guys think in the chat. Dominic Barlow. Now, he only got 1 point in 22 minutes. He was just non-existent. I feel like I didn't see him all day. But Barlow did have 3 blocks. The Sixers season high in blocks, 14. Really solid, that 3 blocks. So I'll give Dom a score of 5 out of 10 just for that 3 blocks because I do love defense. As you guys know, defense to me is more important than offense. I love great defensive plays, defensive highlights. Andre Drummond. He was very aggressive, I thought, today. 7 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks. Very, very aggressive on the offensive rebounds today. I'll give him a score of 6 out of 10. Kelly Oubre Jr. put in a great performance tonight, I thought. Put in a great performance. He was getting to the line a lot. He was getting very unlucky with not getting as many calls as he should have, in my opinion, today. But I'm going to give him a score of 7 out of 10. I thought he was great today. Very aggressive player today. Tyrese Maxey. $28 points. That's his average, but it's still just great. It is, Maxey definitely took some shots that weren't needed towards the end of the game. Definitely, I think, was just not at his best form, but still, like 8 for 23 from the field is not up to his standards. That's why I'm going to give him a score of 6.5 out of 10. And, that is not because it's not like me saying that Kelly Oubre Jr. did better than Tyrese Maxey. It's me saying that up to their standards, up to their normal, what we like to see for them. So just so you guys know that. Trendon Watford. was bad. 1 for 6. Not great off the bench tonight. 4 points. Just not great from Trendon. We didn't get much bench production, I thought, today. So I'll give Trendon a score of 4.5 out of 10. Let me know again what you guys think. Adem Bona. He did great, I thought, in just 9 minutes of playing time. I actually thought that's where the coach went wrong today. I thought I would have loved to see Bona in more, but Adem, I thought played very well. 9 minutes. Sorry, he played 19 minutes. Sorry, I was thinking he played 9, but he had 9 points and 7 rebounds. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, Sixers fans. Sorry, 9.7 rebounds, 4 blocks. Great, just 19 minutes in. But yeah, I would still love to see him play more because just such a joy to watch. Brings so much energy to the team. Actually, I'm going to give Adem a score of 8 out of 10 just for the bench production, just for the blocks, just for his energy that he brings off the bench. Great performance from Adem Bona. Quentin Grimes, 14 points. Pretty good, pretty solid. A pretty solid bench points in 28 minutes. I'll give him a score of 7 out of 10. He did what he needed to. Again, they rating higher than Maxey, but this is just for a bench player, And Maxey, 6.5 out of 10 is for his standards, okay? Just so you guys don't attack me in the chat. Jabari Walker. I thought he was bad. I really, really do. I thought he was very, just played undisciplined basketball. How can you pick up 5 fouls in 10 minutes? That doesn't make sense. I didn't think it was great from Jabari Walker, especially now when we have signed him to a 2-year contract for some reason. We better see something out of him. So I'll give him a score of 4 out of 10. And, now let's check Cameron Payne. A rough opening game for Campaign. A rough one for him. But I know he's a solid player. I just didn't see the point of signing him. But I'll give him a score of 4 out of 10. I didn't really think he did that good today. I think it was just a rough start. And now, Nick Nurse, the man on the sideline. Now, I actually think he did well. I think he was giving guys a solid amount of minutes. The rotations were pretty good tonight. I actually thought we looked very organized today in the second half, not coming out all sloppy like we've seen before. And I actually I would love to see Adem Bona get more minutes. I think obviously Barlow did get 3 blocks, but not good enough. I would have loved to see Bona in a little bit more. But solid from Nick Nurse. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. It would mean it's hard to win when Embiid does. By the way, this is what I'm going to do on the channel. I'm going to add Joel Embiid to the roster. And you know what I'm going to give him as my rating? It says, get up and play. That's my rating for him. Get up and play. You are a star. We know you are. We love having you on our team, and you need to show that you are willing to do what it takes to get us to the next level. But yeah, that's my player ratings. This has been a very fun live. Thank you everybody for being in here for 2 hours 45 minutes. It's longer than usual because the referee, like the Hawks had 40 free throws and we've had 37. So a lot of stopping the game stuff today. But I'm grateful to every single one of you for taking some moments out of your evening to join me in my live. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.